So one of the things that I'm really excited about, and I'm hoping that nothing changes, right? That it actually happens, is this CODEL. Now, I think I've shared this in one of my social media posts, but getting a CODEL on your first year is tough.
And that's a visit of Congress members to as a delegation. Here.
Yes. And so it looks like we're on track to bring the Small Business Committee to the CNMI. And why is that important, right? Because all too often, you know what I mean, people who've never been to the CNMI, they don't understand on the ground conditions, right? And I'll tell you what, I've sat in some of these committees and they do have policy advisors, right, who have certain opinions. And one of the things I'm saying is like, okay, who are you going to believe that guy who's never been to the CNMI? You know what I mean? Or are you going to believe me, right? But I'm only one person, sharing some of these challenges. And so what I would like to do is to be able to bring these congressmen who not only sit in the Small Business Committee, but who also sit in various committees, right, to see the conditions on the ground and to be able to have a conversation with key stakeholders, especially folks within the business community, to understand the nuanced challenges and why, the tourism industry is important and why certain things are so hard because of our geography. And so I'm looking forward to that, really.
Is that going to be soon or?
In August.
In August. And I think the last major CODEL, which Congressman Sablon participated in, was about, actually, I think the military, right? Those developments with China. So this would be the first SBA CODEL.
Yeah. And so
at least in recent memory. Yeah.
Well, for me, right, you know what I mean? Listen, we are more than just military, right? We are more than just a strategic location for national security interests. We are a community, you know what I mean, who have our own unique identity, who needs a thriving economy, right? And we need to start having these conversations that addresses national security concerns, but more importantly, ensures that the people who live here have the quality of life that they deserve. That can only come from a strong economy, right? And when we are seeing all these cuts and these conversations about transparency, efficiency, and accountability with regards to federal spending, right, happening on the national level, what does that mean for the CNMI? Well, we need to have our own economy and to be able to support ourselves because, states, for example, have other industries. Tourism is it right now. And this notion that whatever national security or defense infrastructure spending that's happening in Tinian is going to be able to sustain the CNMI, you have to understand that we are, this is not like California where you can drive from San Francisco to Los Angeles. You know what I mean? We're separated by waters, right? And so having them come here and actually see the lay of the land and talk to the people who live here is critical, right? And so I'm really excited and looking forward to that.